Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl, Laborley, and
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
yep. Listen, y'all. Listen. Today is Media Monday. Today is the day that we sit down, we have a conversation about the trending topics, you know, the latest gossip, the who's who, the Gab Beat, honey. We are on the Gab Beat. Um, I must say in advance that I am going through this allergy season, so I am dealing with my allergies. So forgive me in advance if perhaps I turn off the camera. I'll still be talking, but I gotta clean my nose. So there's a lot of congestion up in here. So I just wanted to let y'all know that in advance. Before I get to my shenanigans, let me do this one thing and then I'll be right back. I'm not going to say it today because of my allergies and I got to save my voice and breath and all of that, but I'll be right back. Hi, my ambitious ones. I'm so excited to talk to you about Transcending Sound and their amazing aromatherapy product line. It's like you get a lot for your buck with them. With each candle or wax melt scent, it comes with a playlist. That's crazy, right? Each playlist is based in hip hop, R&B, and or jazz. One of my favorites is called Fly Love Song. I burn it on a regular. It's a grown and mature scent with a 4-hour and some change playlist to go along with it. Now, the smell. You get touches of jasmine, amber, sandalwood, and musk. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. I highly recommend. So if you're big on aromatherapy like I am and you love hip hop, R&B, and jazz, this is where you need to be. So make sure you use our discount code ambitiously15 to receive 15% off of your purchase at checkout. It's a vibe. Catch that vibe. Little aromatherapy and some good music to go along with it. You can't lose. AU Big Purr. You Big Purr. I said that I was going to start voicing the ad myself while we were in show, but again, today I'm dealing with allergies. So I'll tell you a quick little story. I like, as you know, I like to walk on a regular basis. And yesterday I decided to take a walk. Well, while I'm walking, someone was cutting their lawn. And now I'm feeling all of it. And like, when I say they were cutting their lawn, it wasn't like they were cutting their lawn across the street. I was on the side where they were cutting their lawn as I was walking. And it just attacked me. So I've been dealing with this since yesterday. But can't keep a champion down. Oh, Doc, you got allergies too. It's weird. It's really weird right now. But so again, in advance, if perhaps I turn the camera off briefly, is so I can handle my business. All right. Behind the scenes. Sneezing, itchy eyes, spring has sprung. Yes, it has, honey. Yes, it has. And yesterday, I felt all of it. And last night specifically, it was rough. But it's all good. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Other than take some allergy medicine and get over it. So a few things to say. Join the conversation. Drop a comment, or you can ask me to drop a link, and I just might, as long as you are on your best behavior. Now, the phone lines will be back up and running tomorrow. I can guarantee that, but for the meantime, that's down for a second. But they'll be back up tomorrow. I had to make some changes and get it together and all that good stuff. But they'll be back up tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah. Oh, can't keep us down, honey. We do what we do over here. If you want to talk to us about anything, advertisements, sponsorships, say hi, send us some music, whatever the case may be, whatever you want to talk to us about, hit us up at contact@ambitiouslyent.com. Again, the email address is contact@ambitiouslyent.com. Yeah, because that's how we getting down in 2024, 2025. We ain't playing. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, we need every share, and every subscription. And just so you know in advance, greatly appreciate it. I mean, greatly appreciate it. Like, we love you guys. Thank you so much. And check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. And if you by chance happen to, mosey on over to the website, you can download our app on there, right? And let me tell you something. Ever since I've started doing these court cases, which has been quite intriguing, I have decided that on the app, that is where I will place all the documents. And speaking of court documents, anyway, I got the amended court documents, so they're the updated ones. I got those. Those are on the app. I also got the letter from Universal Music Group's lawyers or agents, however you want to word it, in which they sent to the judge on behalf of its CEO. So it's a lot to read. And so if you're interested to know what tidbits was going on and all that stuff, go to the website, download the app, and you will get the information. It's up right now. I'm just saying, it's up. So that's that. Let me see what Doc has been saying while I've been running my mouth real quick. Medical tip, take your allergy medicine at night if you do Zyrtec or Allegra. Yeah, I'm not really into pill popping like that, but good advice before bedtime. Good advice. So that's that. Those are the things that I wanted to say. Now we got some things to get into. And what I tried to do this particular episode is I tried to leave all of the Diddy stuff. Now, one of the things we're going to discuss, it plays a part in the Diddy, but it's not about Diddy. I wanted to save all the Diddy stuff for Wednesday when we talk about the Diddy stuff. But I want to keep that in its perspective place because that's what we're covering on Wednesdays. So yeah. He said all the tea. Doc said all the tea and all the tidbits. Yeah, I mean all the tea and all the tidbits. We gotta get into it. But I did try to make sure that when I put today's schedule together that I saved all the Diddy stuff for Wednesday because that is where that's what we're discussing right now. And being as though we have the amended case docket, yeah, we're going to get into that on Wednesday. So, because there's some extra stuff. It's the things that were already there, but then some extra stuff, I got some new pictures. So we're going to get into it. But today we're not talking about him at all. But I think we're going to get into the gentleman whom I've said many, many times on this show. I don't necessarily think he's a villain. I just think the delivery makes you think he's a villain, but he is, in my eyes, he is no villain. He's been keeping us abreast to some of the things that we should have been paying attention to, but because everybody's so busy thinking he's a villain, whatever. Audio good, video good, by the way. Thank you, honey. Yes, Mr. Curtis Jackson himself, aka 50 Cent. Listen, ever since that's why I said it's gonna involve no kind of sort. It's gonna involve Diddy, but it does not. What we're talking about today is not Diddy. We're talking about Mr. Jackson and his baby mama. Yeah, we talk about Mr. Curtis Jackson and his baby mama because ever since these case documents dropped, it's been a little bit intense with these two, with the situation going on. Now, if you do not know, Daphne Joy is her name, and she has been included within this whole Diddy debacle stuff going on, right? So she's been included in the latest case, right? And it's so much, but I'm gonna read and then we'll talk about a little bit more. So 50 is going to war with the mother of his son after she publicly accused him of raping her, which he says is a totally false claim Daphne Joy is only making in retaliation for him seeking full custody. Now I'm gonna say this. He if anybody knows anything about 50, if he say he's gonna do something, you just better trust and believe he's gonna do it. If he say he's gonna sue you behind, then he's gonna sue you behind. He actually did file for full custody of his son. Just a side note. So just keep that in mind. Daphne, the mother of their 12-year-old son, Sire, and 50 Cent's latest drama is tied directly to one of the lawsuits filed against, of course, Diddy, Brother Love, or whatever you want to call him. As reported, Rodney Jones' latest amendment to the suit claimed that Daphne Joy was a worker. I try to, because they be trying to get us sometimes, but she was a worker. Y'all know what she was. I don't know what to say, but listen, hold on, I'm gonna put your comment on the screen, Doc, and I'm gonna read it in a minute. So they claim she was a worker for the Bad Boy Mogul, an allegation that immediately caught 50 Cent's attention. I bet it did. That's his son's mother. After 50 Cent reacted on Instagram by posting, "I didn't know that you was a worker. You little worker." That's not what he said. I'm omitting the word and before worker. And then laugh out loud with a laughing emoji. Daphne lit him up with a post of her own saying, "Let's put the real focus on your true evil actions of raping me and physically abusing me." So now 50 says that distributing allegations in the sworn pleading recently filed in a court case related to Daphne Joy, the mother of his 12-year-old child, has required me to take all necessary legal actions to protect my son, Sire. He continued, "I must, the most recent false and baseless accusations by Daphne Joy are clearly in response to my decision to seek sole custody of my son. My son, Sire, is my main priority, and keeping him in a safe environment is my only focus at this time." Of course, 50 has been mercilessly trolling Diddy ever since Cassie filed her lawsuit against her ex, and he's continued going in on him this week after the federal raids at Diddy's homes. It's unclear what Diddy and Daphne's status is right now, but they've been romantically linked in the past, which is apparently not sitting well with 50 Cent. He posted also, let me say, well, I'll get to that in a minute. So Thursday afternoon, he went after her again, posting a pic of her and Diddy with a caption accusing her of getting money from Diddy and repeating the claim that she's a little worker. A little one. For the record, Daphne said the claim that this is what she said: "The claim that I am a worker is 100% false and character assassination. I am retaining a lawyer to explore all legal remedies against both Rodney and his attorney. I think I said that a while back, but we back at it again. Her lawyer will likely be facing off with 50 Cent's attorneys too, as a child custody battle now looms. Now I told y'all, he definitely filed for full custody. But listen, this is what he had to say in the tweet that he posted. You moved a mile away in hopes of having another baby with me, but I was busy. So you moved back and then you started receiving money from Brother Love. Now here we are, you little worker. Okay, so that's that. And then 50, Nicki Minaj is on tour right now. And so while 50 was on the stage, he decided to throw a little jab at Daphne on stage by stating, he's telling everybody he love him. I love you, I love you, I love you. Even if you a little worker. That's what he said. So it's interesting to see where all of this is going. All right, so Doc said, Mr. Jackson said on X, formerly Twitter. I'm always gonna call it Twitter. Oh, all right, you put it up there, but I was getting ready to get to it. But yeah, he said that she a little worker. He said in his own word, have a baby by me, baby, become a millionaire. Yeah, well, apparently she ain't become no millionaire. She moved over to a millionaire and became a little worker. And I'm not saying she's a little worker, but this is what he's saying. And that's what the court documents say. Crazy isn't crazy. Listen, I don't know what is going on right now in this world. Like, it's like the world that we know of hip hop is not the world that we know of hip hop. Or again, we talked about this before. We are living in an age where we have technology, and technology kind of makes, us getting news a little faster. Now, in this case, I don't know. I think he like in between, because you want your kid to be good always. Like, you always want to make sure that, everything is moving in the best interest of your kid. I ain't gonna lie. My world is my kid. Like, it's about her. And if she's not good, it's a problem. It's going to be an ugly, monstrous ass problem. Sorry, I just couldn't hold it in anymore. But yeah, it's going to be ugly. It's going to, it's going to be this. You mess with mine. I don't play about mine. So it's going to be this. You mess with mine. All day long. But, and I can't say that he doesn't have proof that she was dealing with Diddy, but I can't for sure say that she's a little worker. I can't say, I don't know. I wasn't there. You feel me? But I think in this case, he's in his feelings because that is his arch nemesis. And the fact that his baby mama was messing with his arch nemesis, I don't think it make him happy. And then kind of sort of on the low too. Like, it also might be like the fact that she was diddling with Diddy, that is his arch nemesis. That makes me raise another question, was like, no, because he was beefing with Diddy way before he got hit. Him and Diddy been going at it for years now. Because I was gonna say, is his problem with Diddy the fact that he was messing with his baby mama? I don't know. But I will say this. And one of my favorite YouTubers, his name is Sean Davy Way, he made a valid point, right? And which is this: when you met her, you knew that she wasn't a good girl. You knew that she was about that life. You knew what she was working, how she got down and what she was working with, because she's the type. From my understanding, they met in a club. So I don't know. But this whole Diddy situation and spilled into other people's lives, and it's crazy. AU Big Purr, it's crazy. It's crazy. Wankster 2.0 on the way. I don't know what's going on. I think the Wankster is going to be in that documentary that that movie he keeps saying that he going to make. about Diddy. I think that's going to be Wankster 2.0, to be honest. I don't know if he's going to make it, put it in a song, but he big on the film industry game right now. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But let's move along. It's just crazy. It's nuts. It's insane. It's just, I don't know. This is a crazy, crazy world we're living in right now. But let's move on. So let's get to Miss Lizzo, because this is interesting. She said she is she all right, I'm gonna read and then we'll get to it. Lizzo may be taking a big step back from the limelight as she announced she was quitting being famous in a disheartening post on Friday on social media. The Grammy winner shared on Instagram that she was over the online chatter about her appearance and slammed people who were spreading lies about her for clout. According to Lizzo, she's been feeling disrespected after being the butt of jokes and having her character ripped apart by strangers. Ew. She said, all I want is to make music and make people happy and help the world be a little better than how I found it. But hold on, wait a minute, don't be jumping while I'm talking. But I'm starting to feel like the world doesn't want me in it. Oh no, Lizzo, wait a minute. And so the chart topper announced her exit from the spotlight, signing off her message with "I quit." It's unclear if this means Lizzo will stop making music altogether or if she's just talking about social media break. But it's obvious she isn't feeling good as hell right now. Lizzo's pungent update comes 7 months after she was sued by 3 of her backup dancers for allegedly creating a hostile work environment. The trio alleged they faced weight shaming, harassment. I'm not going to say the word because I'm trying to behave. And disability discrimination while employed by the 35-year-old singer. Lizzo was she has vehemently denied the allegations, slamming them as sensationalized stories. That trips me out when something, I'll say that in a minute. Yet the singer faced a legal loss last month when a judge denied her request to toss out the lawsuit. Fans have since rallied around the singer, sending her well wishes in the comments of her announcement. It's yet to be, we don't know what's going on, so we'll find out. We're going to stay tuned on what's really about to go down with Miss Lizzo. Let me just say this. When you decide to, and I'm not a public figure, I'm just a podcaster / YouTuber, I guess, but when you become a public figure, when people are, you create an audience with people, a lot of times some stuff is going to come out of people's mouths and you're going to be like, what? Why? I think that regardless of whatever they have to say, however they feel, you should keep doing your thing anyway. Now, I don't know about this lawsuit. We're going to see how that goes because it hasn't gone to court yet. But when it comes to public opinion, somebody's always going to have something to say. And it don't help. I mean, and I get that you love your body, but it don't help that some of the scenarios that you put yourself in gives them a reason to talk. So I guess you played your own part in that situation too. But I would say you better not quit, girl. Keep doing what you do. If you like what you do, you like how you present it, keep doing it. Like, who are they to tell you that you can't do what it is that you want to do? This is why I say what I say at the end of every show now. Be who you are. You can't be who everybody wants you to be. It's going to be a lot of people in this world that don't like you or don't like something that it is that you do. But you be who you are and be happy with who you are, and be happy with your craft, and do what it is that makes you happy. And if they got something to say, block they. I want to cut. Block their asses. Block them. You gotta listen to them. You don't want to hear what they gotta say. Turn off your comments. You can do that, and you don't gotta look at it. But people are gonna have stuff to say anyway. Bad boys like bad girls. Just what? Oh, let me read up here. Just like bad boy, take that. You crazy. Doc, you are crazy. I'm gonna read up here because it's hard to see over there. Lizzie made bank, flex power, and realized made bank, flex power, and realized she would get attacked. For her, it's always been be breaking it on. Like, listen, you just gotta get over it. Now you put yourself in a position, and like I said, I'm not saying like I don't have all the answers, but I will say this: I had to learn that myself because something was said not too long ago, and I took like, what? And break me to the point where I was like, I'm about to quit. But it was like, who the hell do you think you are? Yeah, I can let my words fly because shit, I was waiting. But who the fuck do you think you are that you get to tell me what I'm supposed to do and how I'm supposed to do it? You don't have that power over me. I will never give you that power over me. But in this situation, she's talking about quitting. Don't quit, girl. Do it some more. How long she want to get ridiculed? Talent, yes, but her demo is not fam the same way. Like I said, she put, how you present yourself plays a part in that too, but you don't quit. And if you like what you're doing, then how you dress, how you present yourself, then do you, boo. No, you don't let nobody tell you what you're supposed to do. Oh, yeah, Doc said I could cuss now. You don't let anybody tell you who you're supposed to be and how you're supposed to be. Because let me say this. If you try to please everybody, then you're going to be unsatisfied with yourself. This is something I learned a long time ago. And this is coming from someone who used to be a people. I used to be a people pleaser. I used to worry about what people had to say about me, what they thought about me, how they felt about me. Now I could give two shits less. I don't care. I'm going to be who I'm going to be. And if you like it, then you'll come here and you'll, kick it with me. You'll vibe with me. If you don't, keep it moving. You don't have to buy Lizzo's music. You don't have to look at her. You're choosing to do so. Just like people don't have to listen to this podcast. They don't have to watch this podcast, but the ones that do choose to do so. You can't please everybody, y'all. And like I told y'all before, when you come in this world by yourself, and even when you're a twin, you come in by yourself because y'all don't come out at the same time. Y'all just come out, a minute or minutes after each other. You still coming in by yourself. And when you leave this earth, guess what? You're going by yourself. So why are we trying to please everybody? Let them talk. Turn your comments off. And that's how I feel about that, because you can't please everybody. Everybody's not going to be happy with you. No one can, but a group can make you think about when you do you, boo. Not right, but reality. It depends on the person, because I keep saying this. Everybody is not the same. That probably worked on her. At some point in time, you got to be like, fuck them. You really got to get that mentality, like, fuck them, and I don't care what you think. She needs to adapt that to her life. She'll be a happier girl, a way happier girl. You can't please everybody. Again, this is coming from somebody who used to be a people pleaser. I always worried about what people thought about me, how they felt about me. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not saying it comes overnight, because it does not. It takes time. And it takes a little bit of time of you realizing, like, you can't please all of the people all of the time. You can't. And again, if you don't like what the fuck I'm doing, then keep it fucking moving. You might not like it, but somebody else might like it. That's all I'm saying. So My advice to you, Lizzo, is adapt that as your philosophy. Fuck these people. You don't want to hear what they got to say. Stop reading the comments. It's easy. You don't know if they fuck with you because they still going to be streaming your albums. They still going to be buying your products. You just got to learn how to adapt. Like, people so worried about what other people fucking think, and you can't worry about that too much. It doesn't make you, it's not going to make you happy. It's going to make them, ha ha ha, see what I did, but it ain't going to make you feel good. So fuck them. That's how I feel. Let's get to the next thing. I don't want to stay on Lizzo too long. I gotta talk about if I was a lesbian, my lesbian lover, or who I would want for a lesbian lover. Anyway, y'all know I love me some Tiana Taylor over here. I do. I love that girl. So as we all know, her and Iman, are going through their divorce battles right now, and it's getting ugly and uglier and uglier. Last time I heard about what was going on with them, he didn't want to pay the utilities for the house. So now Tiana is convinced that Iman's relationship with a woman is negatively impacting their children, so much so that she wants an expert to get involved in the divorce. In new court documents, Tiana's attorney asked the court to let her call on a child psychologist to testify about something she says went down a couple of weeks ago when their daughters were staying with their father. Oh my Lord, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. According to the docs, the ex-NBA star had a female friend and her daughter staying at his house during his parenting weekend with their daughters. Tiana's attorney says they know this because Tiana saw the woman's daughter and heard the woman during a FaceTime check-in with their daughters. Tiana's attorney also claims that the woman was at Sky Zone later with Iman and the kids. And this is my baby mama, so but I gotta be real, and I gotta keep it real. You feel me? Because I'm gonna say something in a minute. Tiana and her legal team said the oldest daughter was confused after seeing Iman and his companion sharing a bed, and they claimed Iman told her the friend was staying with him because her home was broken. Oh my Lord! I don't know if you should be okay. I got something to say to both of them in a second. In the document, Tiana says she feels Iman doesn't need to be flaunting his fling during his brief time with his daughters. She points out he only has Junie and Rue on the first and the third weekend of every month, plus a handful of Fridays. Still, she believes Iman isn't aware of how his actions are affecting the children, which is why she wants a child psychologist to weigh in on the subject for the judge in their divorce case. New booze aside, Tiana's attorney allegedly wants a financial expert to testify because she alleges Iman's withdrawn nearly $4 million from several shared accounts. Ooh, child. So they've reached out to his reps for comment, no word back, but there's been nothing amicable about their divorce for months now. Let me say this. Divorce is never easy. This is speaking from someone who's been had a joke, but nah, you big prayer. This get interesting because kids are involved. It is. But when you're married, usually you have children. Not every marriage works out, and you can't stay together for the sake of the children. You cannot do that. Okay, no comment from me. Never been in this situation with kids. Okay, but I'm a parent, and I'm also a divorced woman. Okay, so I can. It gets touchy when you have children, and you're in, you're in a marriage, or even if you're just in a relationship and you've been there for a long time, and the kids are used to seeing you two together. That's a big takeaway right there. The kids are used to seeing their parents together. Now their parents are going through this messy, messy divorce. Now, as much as I love Tiana, and y'all know I love me some her, baby, you can't control who that man have in his house, even when he got the kids. And I don't know if this young lady is something that he's taking serious. I mean, she's staying with him, and her daughter is there. So it might be something serious or whatever. But if that is the case, if this is something that he's taking serious, you gotta get past that, because you're gonna get in a situation where, from what I heard, you're not gonna be in that kind of situation. You're gonna be in the same kind of situation he in, but not with another man. From what I'm hearing, with another woman. But whatever, you didn't hear that from me. But you're going to be there. It's going to be like that from now on. Y'all are no longer together, and you don't really control what goes on in his house. Unfortunately. I mean, well, no, fortunately, you're not supposed to control. Once y'all not together, he can't control what goes on in your house. You can't control what goes on in his house. Now, at the same time, Iman, because I said I got something to say to both of them. Your children are at the very impressionable ages. You're telling them that she's staying with you because her house is broke. You're not saying, this is my woman friend, my girlfriend, however you want to word it, my lady, whatever. You're telling them that, and it looks crazy to them. Junie is at the age where she's like she can register things, and I hate that people think that children, just because they're young, that their brains aren't working or clicking. They are just little people. Their brains are still developing, yes, but they think. You know what I'm saying? So what you show them, you're showing them the example. And just because you're mad at their mom doesn't mean that you get to carry any kind of weight with your children. You got two impressionable little girls, two beautiful, gorgeous little girls. And this, my friend, could, impact them. So you don't know. Do I think that maybe perhaps they should have a child psychologist talk to the children? Of course, that could never hurt, to find out how their little minds are clicking. I don't think that, but I don't think it should be done with malicious intent. Like, I don't think it should be done for the sake of the divorce. Iman, you should do what you're supposed to do. You made them babies. You're supposed to make sure they're good. But I don't think that this is, whatever is going on in their psychological in their minds, psychologically, I don't think that should play out within your divorce proceedings. With neither one of them. And wrong is wrong, right is right. And it is what it is. So as much as I love Tiana, and y'all know I do, I just don't think on either side of this situation it's right. Let me see. We got some love. I don't. Oh, hi, mother-in-law, who will forever be my mother-in-law, and I ain't married to none of your sons, but I just, you my mother-in-law. I love you. Hi, Miss Rebecca. But I just don't think it should play out within y'all divorce proceedings. Let that man, if he's gonna be a good dad, let him be a good dad. But Iman, watch how you move around them little girls, because everything you do, they're looking at. And then, believe it or not, they're going back to their mother and they're telling her what you said. That's how she know what you said about your friend house being broken. You know what I'm saying? So, like, children are impressionable, and you should watch how you move with them. And y'all already know I'm always going to be an advocate for children. So it's crazy. Let me say, Doc says, so she need to slow up, or he needs to slow up. Both of them need to slow up. Both of them. It's not a point the finger at. No, both of them. They both need to. I agree. As a kid, I knew, I saw, watched, and understood. That's what I'm saying. People look at children. Are they just a kid? No, they watching. And everything you do, it trickles back down to your kid. How you move, it trickles down to your kid. I don't personally let people meet my kid unless we gonna be serious. Unless, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to meet my kid. I don't want you to be around my kid. Even if I brought somebody home, you and my kid would never see each other. Ever. Never. I remember one time I had started talking to this, well, I ain't gonna say I started talking to him, because actually I was talking to him before I ever got pregnant with her. And then we stopped talking. You know, he went away, and then I started kicking with her father, and that's whatever. The rest is history. She said now. But he was here with me, and I turned around like, all right, we kicked it or whatever. And I asked him, so what you about to do? Because like, I needed, would you not gonna be around my kid like that? Like, I only would bring you around if I see potential in you for us to have something serious. I'm not just bringing on any dude around my kid. People trick you. You ain't trick the shit out you. But, you know, my intent is to protect my kid at all costs. So I think with them, that they should focus on protecting their children and not bringing their bullshit into this, like, to the kids, and don't bring the kids like psychological. Well, I think because he had a girl over, like, no, that man gonna get his monkey. If that's his lady, that's his lady. You gotta let it be. Not done for the sake of being petty. Exactly. If it's really something that's you feel like is bothering the kids, then okay. Kids be switching. They kids. But kind of serious. It's very serious. Like, when it comes to kids, like, and that's why you gotta be mindful, because that's their mom. They're always gonna have her back, and that's their dad. They're always gonna have his back too. It makes them feel like they gotta like they gotta be in the middle, and it's like a tug of war, and it's ugly and it's not cute. It's not cute at all. So spell check, switching, snitching. Yeah, kids be snitching like a motherfucker, but that's what it is. So that's why you should be mindful of the shit that you doing around your fucking kids, because they gonna go back and tell mommy what you doing. They gonna go back and tell daddy what you doing, and it's like y'all playing at this tug of war shit, and the shit not cute. It's not healthy for the children. That's not healthy for the children. If you want to go and talk about, the psychology of what's going on with these kids, you should know that that's not helping the children. That tug of war shit, it never does. When it comes to my daughter's father, like, wow, I don't really have to deal with that now, because it is. I'm not going to talk ill of that man on my podcast, but he know how I feel, and I know how I feel, so that's all that matters. But I don't never talk bad about her dad in front of her. Even when we would argue, I would go outside. I walk down the street, or I send her far away, and then me and him go at it. But I never sit in front of her and argue with him. I hang up before I do that. Like I said, I'll take a walk and cuss his ass out all day long if I need to, but she's not gonna see that. You feel me? It's just how you go about dealing with stuff. But that's parenting. You gotta do what's best for the kid, not what's best for you. Like a motherfucker. Yeah, they be snitching like a motherfucker. They do. Kids will tell on you quick, fast, and in a hurry. And if you having sleepovers, they telling their mama, oh, daddy had this girl over there. Her daughter was there. Her daughter was cool. But then I seen them in the bed together. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna snitch like a motherfucker. Walk knees. What? Walk knees, it makes sense. Now I walk because I walk, not because of him. But if I need to cuss his ass out, I'm going to take a walk. I'll be right back. And no, my 8 miles don't have nothing to do with him. I do that I don't even talk to him now. This is the crazy part. I've been walking 8 miles for the last, at the end of this year, for the last 2 years, right? I haven't talked to him in that time. This is the beautiful part about it. That's my peace of mind space. But if I had to cuss his ass out, I'd take a little walk. And I ain't walking no 8 miles to cuss his ass out. It's probably going to be like a good spin around the block and back, because I'm going to say what I had to say and then I'm going to hang the fuck up. I don't got time to be arguing with you. I don't really do too much arguing with people. So if I am arguing with you, it's going to be a quick cuss out. I'm going to hang up and we not talking no more, because I'm done talking to you. So no, he don't got nothing to do with my 8 mile walks. That's just me trying to stay healthy, trying to stay alive for the sake of my child, because I am a mom and I want to live to see her become a young, thriving, beautiful Black woman. And that's what it is. I ain't going to like, and you don't get deliverance free in my head either. That's another thing. You do not get deliverance free in my head. Nobody. So it is what it is. I'm going to get to the love notes in a minute. I got something to talk about real quick. This is going to be brief. So Cardi B told a wild story about how the LAPD officers searching her over suspected narcotic trafficking, but it sounds like she was just yapping to yap because there's no record of it at all. Don't do that. And Cardi, you're a fellow Libra. I don't like that fast. We in the well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely in my telling the truth state. I can't be lying to nobody about nothing. And I'm definitely not getting ready to throw people under the bus that don't deserve to be thrown under that motherfucker. Rolled over and then hit reverse and roll back over the ass. Don't do that, because it's already hard enough in this world right now with people of color in the police. 12, we call them 12 here. Probably call them 12 elsewhere too. But it's already a issue. So I don't think that you should throw some shit out there like that, because then it makes it worse. Don't do that. Like, just be honest. You don't like 12, you don't like them. But don't say that they did something that they didn't do, because then that could cause havoc. Because people going to be like, oh, God. And the next thing you know, we got another riot popping. Like, why are we doing that? Like, no, just be honest. You don't like the police, you don't like the police. But don't go out here telling lies. That's not cute. It's not cute at all. At all. Never be cute. Lying is not, in general, cute. It's just not cute. So don't do that. All right, yeah, I gotta get to my love notes though. I definitely gotta get to my love notes. Plus, I got some stuff I gotta listen to. People sent me something, and I gotta check it out. 12, half a day they fuck with you. The other half, they not helping. Yeah, 12. But anyway, yeah. So don't do that though. Like, you don't like them, but don't go out here lying, saying stuff happened and it didn't really happen. It's like the little boy crying wolf. And then one day you might need them. You know what I'm saying? So just don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Now, if they really did it, air they asses the fuck out. But if they didn't do it, don't do that. It's not cute. But listen, we gotta get to these love notes. This is like that type of stuff right there annoys me a little bit on the low. Only reason because, again, not all of them are bad. There are some good ones. There are some good ones. Not all of them are bad. I've met a few good ones. I've known a few good ones. As a matter of fact, the one time I did go to jail, mind you, I was married at the time, so I didn't live down the street from him anymore, but I had lived with my parents up until that point. And he lived down the street from us. And he real cool dude. The only thing I will say that he might have been, doing dirty shit, but when I say he was cool, I knew two of them. The other one, I think he passed away. I'm not sure. But the one that I can say, like, had my back, and I mean had my back, shout out to Chuck. He was trying to find out where I lived at so he could go get my ex-husband because he knew what kind of person I was. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I'm not telling you. He was like, you know, I could look and find out where you live at. And I was like, please don't. He was like, all right, you lucky. You lucky because ain't no, but he was cool. Like he was good people's. I don't know what he necessarily was doing otherwise, but I know that he was cool with me. He was real cool. And so it is what it is, but you know, some good ones. And so it's like putting all of them in a box and saying all of them is cruddy. And then again, if you out here lying about it, that causes crazy, unnecessary havoc and unnecessary craziness. How they good, they have a code just like gangsters and listen, but it's some good, I know some good people don't go there, Doc. Because I know some good people who are mob associated. So, yeah, we're not doing that. Again, you can't just put everybody in a box. I keep telling you that. Stop doing that. He cool, but he was what? I don't talk about Chuck. Chuck was good to me. He's cool, but he was, I don't, you don't know Chuck. So again, I don't know what Chuck was doing. So I'm not one of the type of people that just say that this is what it is because you don't know. I keep saying that, like, you don't know. You don't know. I don't know. But I know how he carried it with me. He made sure I was all right or whatever. I was good and all of that good shit. I don't know. And everybody that I knew that knew him also thought he was a good gentleman too. So you don't know. Everybody is, you can't keep putting everybody in one freaking box and saying this is what it is because that's not true. It's not true. But let's get to these love notes because it's time. Love notes. How we came up with the name Love Notes. I used to call it Love. Doc kept calling it Show Notes. We go back and forth. I'm like, it's not called that. And he also said I had a stack of papers the size of a composition notebook. It wasn't. It was a lot of papers though. But it was, in all fairness, it was a lot of cities, a lot of states, and a lot of countries, which made it a lot of papers. Just wasn't the size of a composition notebook. Just wasn't. So then we can, you got me today. Look, you know what I'm saying? He gonna put a composition notebook up there. So once we came to the compromise that we were gonna just call it Love Notes. That's what we've been calling it ever since. And since then, I've gone green and I no longer have the papers anymore. Now, I want to show love to everybody who's shown love from Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. I appreciate you so much. I need you to know that I appreciate you. And although we might not always agree on everything, we're not supposed to because we're human beings. And God gave us free will. And with free will comes a free mind. You think how you think. It's just what it is. I love these little Harley Quinn emojis. They make me happy. But the fact that you are here says a lot. And I appreciate you so much for just coming through and blessing the girl. You know, yeah, that's love right there. I like it. Shout out to Rock. I saw you earlier. I don't want you to think I didn't see you. And I told you at the beginning of the show is usually where I post y'all yours. Because y'all be going, y'all crazy. By the way, Rock, if you're watching, where are my tacos? Yep, I want my tacos. But anyway, so let me get to showing some love real quick. These people right here listen to this podcast. They don't know what I look like unless they don't trickle their little behinds over there to YouTube to find out. I don't know. But I thank them for being here. I greatly appreciate them. And I'm working on more stuff to make this a better experience for you too. Okay? But I love you guys. And so let's get to this love, baby. Love. Thanks for all of the love, man. Shout out to my top 6, the United States, the United Kingdom, India, France, Canada, and Belgium, specifically Paris, specifically Brussels. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love you guys. Love you. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. Hi, babies. Love you. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Ireland, Nepal. I love you all. Thank you so much for the love, man. You guys rock. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, China, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, Czech Republic, Portugal, and Morocco. Hi, Booze. Love you too. Hi. And last but not least, Ghana, Finland, Cameroon, and Lithuania. Man, you guys are extraordinary. And I thank you so, 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 so much for all of this love. You have no clue how much it means to me that you guys just come back and listen. And so I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Love you. I do. Thank you. Rock be winning for the young post. Yes, he did. He get here early. He get here kind of early. I appreciate you, Rock. I still want my tacos. I appreciate you too, Doc. You hold it down for this podcast. I just do it twice just so it's extra nice. Well, I appreciate both of y'all. Thank you. Man. So again, phone line will be back up and running tomorrow because I don't want to be without that for too much longer, but I had to make some changes because people are crazy. But it's just that easy. So don't ever think you want to play with me. It's just easy. Plus, I wanted a new phone for that line anyway, like a new phone, actual phone. What I had, it was kind of junky. I don't even know what I did with it, but yeah. So that'll be back up tomorrow. Some things I have to say. Let me get these things out of the way. Join the conversation. Tomorrow you can call in, but today just drop a comment or you can ask me. Well, it's too late for that because this is about to be over, but you can ask me to drop a link. I will if you're on your best behavior, I guess. Perhaps, maybe. We'll see. Want to come on the show, talk to me about anything, whatever. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. If I play a video, know that it's not I'm not just pulling videos out of the woodworks. These videos are sent to me, so I have permission, or I request permission from the people who the video belongs to. I will never play a music video that I do not have permission to play. So do not request anything of me on a Thorough Thursday, which I think I'm going to do one really, really soon because I got I'll tell you about that later. But I don't do that. And my DJ, I don't tell him what to put in his mixes. He mixes however he feels. So you don't like it, tough titty. Sorry. We don't operate like that over here. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, and every subscription. We appreciate them. We need them. We love you. Thanks, mother-in-law. I saw you. I love her. I love her. I still love her to this day. Join the coffee community so I can cuss without restriction on Discord. Let's get it. I'm actually thinking about putting some of the documents up on coffee too. I don't know. We're gonna see how that goes. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. Yeah, baby. Yeah. And if you would like to donate to this podcast, go ahead, do it. Just do it. $ capital LURLUCIDITY, Lord Lucidity, to Lord the man clearly. That's what it means. That's what it means. Big shout out to our DJ, because go DJ, because that's my DJ. He did a doozy on me Friday. That was a hell of a mix. I loved it. I loved it. Y'all should tune in because he does his thing. He does his thing. So you can check us on Fire Fridays. I'm at 9:30. Airing on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I might have to stop doing Facebook though. They be online. But let me know how you feel about these mixes. He likes your feedback. He likes to hear how y'all feel about them. And so I like to tell him, I'm like, well, listen, this is how they felt about it. And he works really hard to put the mixes together for us. And mind you, he works really freaking hard before he even, because he has a job, full-time job. He works. He's a hard-working man. So the fact that he does that for us, we appreciate that. We appreciate it. Shout out to Rukazi. And that's that. So let me see what Doc has to say. He said we need to tap in here. Let's go. Let's go 2012. Let's see how that plays out. 2012. That's I don't know why I chose 2012. No, that's the year my daughter was born too. So 2012 was a good year for me. I don't know about you, but it was a good year for me. Let's do 2012. Okay, we worldwide make sure the children are the future. Yeah, because they are our future. Like, stop playing with the kids, y'all. Watch how you carry it with them, y'all. Watch it. Like, I'm a strong advocate for children. You can't just be out here just living any kind of way and just thinking that the kid, they'd be all right because they a kid, they'll grow out. No, they need you to be mindful of them too, because they're impressionable. They very much matter, because when you're not here no more, they still got to keep the legacy going. The kids is everything. Don't show your new chick and don't show your new chick and let the kids snitch to that. Listen, I mean, you can do it, but you just, it's whether or not you care, whether or not the baby mama is going to be acting crazy. In this case, both of them wrong, though. But you can do it. You just got to not give a shit about what your baby mama got to say. That's all I'm saying. And I don't think that's a good idea at all. Top flight, if 50 Cent, the pilot, we landing the plane or crashing out a little. Listen, could be a good flight one day, a bad flight the next day. It depends. It depends. Sometimes we have excellent flights with 50. Sometimes not so much. I don't know. 50 is crazy. He said 2012 got it. Yeah. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night for the tap in. We will be going in our bag. It's movies, music. And then Doc gives us a final exam, and I invite you to come and join in on the final exam so you can try to knock me off my pedestal. Nobody has done it yet, though. I lose every now and again, but I'm still the champ of this here final exam, and I don't even know what he be putting together. I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know how I be winning sometimes, because Doc always scares me when it comes to these final exams. I just don't know, but I be doing good. I do good, and I do pretty fair for a square. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night. I encourage you to join in on the final exam fun. Yeah, that. I'm a guy handling luggage, also a little baggage. You little baggage worker. Oh my gosh. You are crazy. Oh my goodness. Y'all keep calling that woman a little worker. I'm sorry. 50 is crazy. All right, y'all. Oh, sorry. I had to let that one go. It was funny. I'm sorry. You keep calling that lady a little worker. I'm sorry. All right, y'all. Mind your business. This stuff on Media Mondays, where we mind people's business. I'm nosy, so I'm definitely minding people's business. And I come here and I tell y'all, and so y'all could be nosy with me. Make sure you tune on Mondays. That's when we nosy at. Tuesdays, sometimes on the tapping, I do spill a little something. And then on Wednesdays, I'm definitely telling the business. If you out here disrespecting people, violating people, I'm telling all your business. You better know that. For sure, you better know that. But other than that, mind your business. It's the safest way to live your life. Just mind your business. Except when you come over here and then we'll be nosy together. Listen, I keep telling y'all about advocates for children. Remember to tell your babies that they are the greatest of all times. They are the GOAT. They need that encouragement. No, I didn't put the telescope together yet. I'm trying to wait for the weather to figure itself out. And maybe the pollen die down a little bit because it's killing me. I was waiting. Doc. I was waiting. But it's your job to encourage them. A little encouragement goes a long way when it comes to kids. Encourage them to be great, man. Encourage them to be great. That's your job, stupid. If they want to work for NASA, no, I didn't put we already discussed it. I did not put the telescope together yet. But if they want to work for NASA, tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, secretary, whatever the hell else they do over there at NASA. I don't know. I never worked there before. They work with space. That's all I know. That's all I need to know. If they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, commentator, or whatever the hell else they do over there in NASCAR. All I know is that they drive really, really fast, and I'm not mad at them for driving fast. That's what they got a need for speed. That's it. That's all. But if whatever it is that they choose to do, it is your job to encourage them to do it, be great at it, and always remind them that they are the GOAT, the greatest of all times. They need that, man. They need that. Now, stay in your lane. My lane is not your lane. We not in the same lane, all right? You jump in my lane, you getting her for sure. She's not nice. It could get real ugly if you wanted to. I don't think you wanted to. And it's just not a safe way to live your life. It's not. So stay in your lane. You don't want her. Not her. You don't want her. You want her. She's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly and all that good stuff. Or at least her. Hey, you big purr. Hey, you big purr. Man, hey, you big purr. I mean, like, at the end of the day, though, stay in your lane. Because what usually happens when you jump into other people's lanes is a collision. And who the fuck needs that? I don't need that for me. I don't need that for you. We don't need that for we. So just stay in your lane. All right? It's the safer way to live your life. I keep trying to give y'all safety tips because I feel like it's necessary for y'all to have those type of things going on in your life. Just stay in your lane. Stay there. Stay over there. I'm stay over here. And we can all live in harmony and happiness. That's how I feel about it. Pick and choose your battles wisely. Everything is not a battle to every battle is not a battle to be fought. It's not. Sometimes you gotta be like, all right, you got that. Fuck it. I don't care. You feel me? Like you got that. You can lose a battle and live to fight the war. You feel me? Or another battle. You know what I'm saying? But every battle is not one for you to fight. And y'all heard what Gab Beat said, and I told y'all, very intelligent young man. We getting older now, I'm calling him young man. But they said that there's a war going on outside and that no man is safe from. They also said you can run, you can't hide forever in these streets that we've been. But y'all know what they said. So just worry about the war. Screw the little minute bullshit battles. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Gab Beat. Always love them. Forever will always love them. Also will always love Wu-Tang and Chip Chief. They know they got my heart. This one's for Lizzo because we did just have a discussion about this. So I'm just going to give her a little shout out in this one too. Be who you are. Be real with yourself. And then let out the real you. Be who the hell you're going to be. Be authentic to who you are and don't let nobody tell you to be other than what you are. You can't please all the people all the time. I keep saying that. So be who you are. Be happy with who you are and then rock with it. Just fuck them. I am who I am and you like me or you don't. And that's just what it is. And that's how I feel about that. Man. It was a lot to discuss. I'm still a little upset with my baby mama, Tiana. Don't be, girl, stop being patty. Iman, stop doing stupid shit. Worry about them babies. Cardi, don't be out here lying because it's not cute. Lying is not cute. Okay? Just I don't know why we did that, but hey, you big purr. I don't know what's going on in this world right now. It's just craziness all over the place. And I just don't understand. I don't. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, I got to get up out of here. I got to go tuck my baby in, get her stuff together for school because she go back to school tomorrow. And, yeah, life is always lifing. So just be safe out here. Stay out of trouble. Doc, no Brazilian man. No, he's not Brazilian. But no Brazilian man. And man, I appreciate y'all. And always love. Your hip hop hippie out. Bye.
Oh,